This video is for educational purposes only and does not constitute professional medical advice. Please consult with your doctor or a qualified healthcare specialist before starting any new vitamins or supplements mentioned in this video. Use of this information is at your own risk. Imagine waking up tomorrow and realizing your legs simply won't hold you. It's not a nightmare, it's the biology of aging. After 60, your collagen snaps like a dry twig, leaving you one stumble away from a permanent wheelchair. But 8 specific vegetables can stop this decay. Ignore them at your own peril. Imagine waking up tomorrow morning and realizing your legs simply will not hold you. It is not a nightmare. It is the biology of aging catching up when you least expect it. There is a terrifying tipping point after age 60, where one single stumble does not just result in a bruise. It guarantees you never walk independently again. You might think your stiff knees or that strange heaviness in your thighs are just normal signs of getting older, but you are wrong. Your body is slowly dissolving from the inside out. Your legs are becoming ticking time bombs. And if you ignore the warning signs today, you might spend your final years trapped in a chair, watching life pass you by from a window. Welcome to ElderFit Nutrition. It's a pleasure to have you with us today. We are here because deep down, you have felt it. You have felt that subtle shift. Do your legs feel heavier every year, as if gravity is pulling on you harder than it used to? Do your hands tingle, go numb, or feel stiff and clumsy when you first wake up? Maybe you have found yourself staring at a flight of stairs, not with confidence, but with a quiet sense of dread, calculating how much energy it will take to reach the top. Most people dismiss this. They say, "I'm just getting old." But here is the brutal truth that your doctor might not have time to explain. After age 60, your body enters a state of rapid structural decline. You are losing collagen, and you are losing it fast. Collagen is not just about having smooth skin or fewer wrinkles. That is the cosmetic side. The medical reality is that collagen is the glue that holds your entire skeletal structure together. It is the cable that connects your muscle to your bone. It is the cushion that prevents your knees from grinding bone on bone. By the time you celebrate your 65th birthday, you have likely already lost nearly 1/3 of your total body collagen. When that level drops, the structural integrity of your body begins to fail. It weakens your joints, it leaves your nerves unprotected, and it causes the tissues that keep your legs strong and your hands steady to wither away. That is why the stairs feel harder. That is why your knees scream in protest when you stand up. And that is why that tingling sensation in your hands is becoming more common. It is a signal that your nerves are losing their protective shielding. But you are not powerless against this decay. You do not have to accept a future of immobility. The good news is that nature has provided a repair kit hiding in plain sight in your grocery store. In this video, we are going to explore 8 specific collagen-boosting vegetables that help your body rebuild that lost structure naturally. We are talking about foods backed by real science that can support cartilage regeneration and reduce nerve pain by nearly 40% in just a few weeks. If you are ready to fight for your independence and refuse to let age dictate your mobility, please take a moment to hit that subscribe button right now. Your support gives us the motivation to keep researching and creating these life-saving guides for our community. Now, before we reveal the first vegetable, I want you to pause and listen to your body. I have a question for you, and I want you to answer honestly in the comment section below. This will help you understand what your body is crying out for the most. Which of these 2 symptoms are you struggling with more right now? A, the stiffness, sharp pain in the knees and joints that makes moving difficult. B, the numbness, tingling, coldness, or a loss of feeling in your hands and feet. Type A or B in the comments right now. Are you battling the pain of stiffness or the silence of numbness? Let's find out what your body needs, and then let's fix it together. Now that we have identified what your body is struggling with, let's get straight to the solution. To fix the foundation of your legs and restore the feeling in your hands, we have to start with the raw materials your body is desperate for. You cannot build a sturdy house without bricks, and your body cannot build collagen without a specific fuel source that most seniors are critically low on. This brings us to vegetable number 8, and chances are It is already sitting in your fridge, ignored and underestimated. We are talking about red bell peppers. You might have been told your whole life that oranges are the king of vitamin C, but when it comes to structural health for people over 60, red bell peppers are the superior choice. Most people do not realize that your body needs a continuous, heavy supply of vitamin C to manufacture collagen. It is the biological ignition switch. Without it, the enzymes that are responsible for knitting amino acids into strong, stretchy collagen fibers simply refuse to work. Your natural production slows to a crawl, and that is when the signs of aging turn into physical limitations. The weakness in your legs and the aching in your knees are often just symptoms of a body that has run out of the necessary ingredients to repair itself. Red bell peppers stop that spiral. Just half a cup provides you with over 150% of your daily vitamin C needs. But it is not just about the vitamins. These peppers contain a potent compound called capsanthin. This is a natural antioxidant that does something remarkable for older adults. It fights the oxidative stress that wears down your joints and nerves. A study published in the Journal of Clinical Nutrition highlighted that seniors with higher vitamin C intake had better grip strength and faster walking speeds. Think about that. Grip strength is one of the primary indicators of longevity and independence. If you cannot open a jar or hold a railing steady, your risk of injury skyrockets. To get the most out of this, you must eat them raw or very lightly cooked, as high heat can destroy the very nutrients your tendons are crying out for. But rebuilding collagen is only half the battle. You also need to stop the destruction of the collagen you still have. This leads us to vegetable number 7, which is perhaps the most misunderstood plant in your grocery store. Parsley. For decades, restaurants have used it as a throwaway garnish, a bit of green decoration on the side of a plate that gets tossed in the trash. That is a mistake. For someone over 60, parsley is not a decoration. It is daily medicine. Parsley is a quiet powerhouse when it comes to inflammation. As we age, our bodies develop a low-grade, chronic inflammation that acts like a slow fire, burning through our collagen reserves and irritating our nerves. Parsley is rich in a rare plant compound called apigenin. Apigenin works by calming this inflammation deep inside your tissues, effectively putting out the fire that is destroying your joints. It protects the specific cells called fibroblasts that are responsible for building new collagen. Furthermore, parsley boosts your body's levels of glutathione, the master antioxidant that helps flush out toxins which contribute to nerve damage and stiffness. By adding just a small handful of fresh parsley to your salads or soups, you are providing your body with a shield, ensuring that the new collagen you build stays strong, flexible, and capable of supporting you for years to come. Now that we have discussed how to rebuild the collagen fibers themselves, we must address the environment those fibers live in. You can have strong ropes, but if the pulley system is rusted and dry, the machine will still fail. This is exactly what happens when your joints lose their natural lubrication. The cartilage dries out, the cushioning wears thin, and suddenly every step becomes a grinding bone-on-bone ordeal. To fix this, we need to introduce vegetable number 6, which acts as nature's own joint gel, okra. Many people avoid okra specifically because of its slimy texture, but for your aging knees, that texture is the miracle. That sticky substance is called mucilage, and when you consume it, it helps hydrate your internal tissues, acting very much like the synovial fluid that is supposed to cushion your kneecaps and hip joints. Think of your joints like a door hinge that has not been oiled in 20 years. It creaks, it sticks, and eventually, it snaps. Okra provides the grease that system is desperate for. Beyond the lubrication, studies suggest that the pectin found in okra can actually help structural remodeling, supporting the regeneration of cartilage that has been worn down by decades of walking. Once your joints are lubricated, you need to protect the cellular structure from being attacked. This brings us to vegetable number 5, broccoli. You might see this as a common side dish, but inside your body, broccoli releases a powerful compound called sulforaphane. This is your biological shield. As we age, enzymes in our body can become overactive and start chewing up our own cartilage, leading to that deep, aching pain that keeps you awake at night. Sulforaphane blocks these destructive enzymes. It essentially tells your body to stop eating its own shock absorbers. By keeping inflammation down, it ensures that the collagen networks in your knees and ankles remain intact, rather than being dissolved by the stress of daily movement. However, there is a more insidious problem than just wear and tear, and that is calcification. Have you ever felt like your muscles are turning into stone? That stiffness might be calcium depositing in your soft tissues instead of your bones. This is why vegetable number 4, asparagus, is non-negotiable. Asparagus is loaded with vitamin K and glutathione, the body's master antioxidant. Vitamin K acts like a traffic director for calcium. It ensures that the calcium you eat goes into your femur and tibia to keep them hard, rather than settling into your tendons and arteries, where it causes stiffness and blockages. Without this regulation, your soft tissues harden, limiting your range of motion and making you walk with that stiff, shuffling gait that screams fragility. Asparagus helps keep your bones like steel and your joints like rubber, which is exactly the combination you need to stay mobile. We have strengthened the structure and oiled the hinges, but there is one more critical failure point that leads to devastating falls: the loss of sensation. You can have the strongest legs in the world, but if you cannot feel the floor beneath your feet, you will stumble. This numbness, this disconnect between your brain and your toes, is often a problem of delivery. Your nerves are starving because the blood flow required to feed them has slowed down. This brings us to vegetable number 3, beets. If your legs often feel heavy, as if you are dragging cement blocks when you walk, it is likely not just muscle weakness. It is oxygen starvation. Beets are one of the most powerful natural tools to reverse this. They are loaded with natural nitrates, which your body converts into nitric oxide. This molecule acts like a master key that unlocks and widens your blood vessels. It opens up the highways of your circulatory system, allowing fresh, oxygen-rich blood to rush into your calves and feet. Studies have shown that this effect can increase blood flow to the limbs by up to 21%, effectively bringing life and energy back to legs that have felt tired and heavy for years. Once the blood is flowing, we need to repair the nerves themselves to stop that pins and needles sensation. This is the job of vegetable number 2, spinach. While it is famous for muscle strength, for seniors, spinach is actually a nerve protector. It is packed with magnesium, a mineral that over half of the older population is deficient in. Magnesium is essential for the electrical transmission of nerve signals. When you are low on it, your nerves misfire, leading to cramps, twitching, and that unsettling tingling in your hands and feet. Spinach helps calm this electrical storm, ensuring the signal from your brain to your legs is clear and instant. Finally, we arrive at vegetable number 1, the most overlooked superfood for the elderly, seaweed. This ocean plant provides what almost no land vegetable can: a dense concentration of iodine and unique trace minerals like zinc and copper. Why does this matter for your mobility? Because iodine fuels your thyroid, which controls the speed of your reflexes. A sluggish thyroid means sluggish reactions. If you trip, you need your body to react instantly to catch you. Seaweed supports the metabolic fire that keeps your reflexes sharp. Furthermore, the trace minerals found in seaweed act as the chemical keys that lock collagen fibers together. Without them, your body has the bricks but no mortar. By integrating seaweed into your diet, you are not just feeding your stomach, you are waking up your body's ability to balance, react, and stay upright. Please listen closely, because this final message is perhaps the most important part of our journey today. The tingling in your hands, the stiffness in your knees, the heavy feeling in your legs, these are not just annoyances to be ignored or masked with painkillers. They are your body's desperate language. They are the distress signals of a structure that is struggling to hold you up. By the time you feel that deep ache or that sudden instability, you may have already lost a significant portion of your natural collagen. The bridge is creaking before it collapses. But now you know the truth. You do not need expensive pharmaceutical miracles or risky surgeries to start making a difference. The answer is not in a pill bottle. It is waiting for you in the produce aisle. From the collagen-boosting power of red peppers, the nerve-healing magic of spinach, and the joint-lubricating properties of okra, you have the tools to fight back. These 8 vegetables are not just food, they are your daily insurance policy against a life of dependency. They are the difference between walking with confidence and being confined to a chair. It is time to make a choice. Will you accept the decline, or will you feed your body what it needs to stand tall? You can start tomorrow, one meal at a time. Pick just one vegetable from this list and add it to your plate. That is all it takes to begin the reversal. Now I want to hear from you. We are building a real community here, and your experience matters. What is the one symptom that scares you the most right now? Is it the weakness in your legs threatening your balance? Or is it the numbness in your hands stealing your touch? Tell us in the comments below. We read every single story because we are here to support each other. And if this video gave you a spark of hope or a clear direction, please hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. We have more simple, science-backed guides coming soon to help you stay strong, steady, and full of life well after 60. Thank you for watching, and go give your body the strength it deserves. As we come to the end of this journey together, I want you to take a moment and reflect on what independence truly means to you. We often spend our lives thinking that freedom is about having enough money in the bank or enough time to relax. But for anyone over 60, the definition of freedom changes. True freedom is the ability to stand up from a chair without wincing. It is the ability to walk to the mailbox without fear. It is the ability to pick up a grandchild without your hands trembling. When you lose these simple abilities, your world begins to shrink. The walls close in, and life becomes a series of calculations about what you can no longer do. However, the message I want to leave you with is not one of fear, but of profound empowerment. You are not a crumbling statue destined to turn to dust. You are a living, biological system that is constantly regenerating. Every single day, your body creates billions of new cells. The question is, what materials are you giving your body to build those cells with? If you continue to eat dead food, you will build a weak, fragile body. But if you introduce these living, nutrient-dense vegetables we discussed today, you are giving your body the high-quality bricks and mortar it needs to repair the cracks in your foundation. It is never too late to rewrite your biological destiny. You cannot stop the clock, but you can absolutely change how your body weathers the storm of time. Your body is listening. The deepest lesson here is that your body is incredibly forgiving. It does not hold a grudge against the years of neglect. The moment, and I mean the very moment, you start feeding it the right nutrients like vitamin C, nitrates, and sulforaphane, it goes to work. It begins to patch the collagen, flush the inflammation, and wake up the nerves. The lesson is that you are not a victim of your genetics. You are the architect of your future. Do not try to change everything overnight. That is a recipe for failure. Instead, adopt the one vegetable rule. The next time you go to the grocery store, do not worry about buying all 8. Just pick one. Maybe it is the red bell peppers for your grip or the beets for your heavy legs. Commit to eating that one vegetable every day for a week. Pay attention to how you feel. Do you have a little more energy? Is the stiffness slightly less intense? Once you master one, add another. This slow, steady accumulation of good habits is how you rebuild a body that lasts. Now, I have a very simple question for you, and I would love to see your answer in the comments. It helps us know which foods are most popular in our community. Which of the 8 vegetables from today's list are you going to add to your shopping cart first? Is it the red bell pepper, the beets, or maybe the okra? Please type your answer below. It is always inspiring to see so many people taking that first step together. And finally, if you believe that aging should be a journey of strength and not decline, please hit that subscribe button and give this video a like. Your support is the fuel that keeps this channel running and allows us to bring you the life-changing information you deserve. Thank you for being part of EldraFit Nutrition. We will see you in the next video.